Good day, everyone. This is the walkthrough video for Code-Lab2 Assessment number 1. Let's begin. So this is exercise number 1. So in this math quiz app, it leverages the tkinter library to create a graphical user interface. The main components include the home screen, the difficulty selection, questions generation, and the answer checking. So let's explore these key components. So to begin, the app begins with the home screen main_frame featuring a start button to launch the quiz and an intro button for guidance information. The navigation between screens is handled by the switch_frame function, which brings the desired page to the top. Difficulty level selections, users can select from easy, moderate, and hard difficulty levels. Each level determines the range of numbers in the arithmetic problem. The set_difficulty function resets the score and prepares the quiz screen. Questions generation or arithmetic problems are generated using the generate_questions functions. Numbers are selected randomly and operations between addition and subtraction. Quiz interface displays the current question score, label, and input field for answers. And for checking answers, the check_answer function validates user input. The quiz ends after 10 questions, displaying the final score. This is the rest of the code for exercise number 1. This is my exercise number 1 GUI application. So here you can see there are two buttons, a start button and an info button. So when I click on the info button, it goes to another page which displays a short info text, and we can click the go back button and it will go back to the main_frame. So the start button goes to the difficulty level selection. So we can choose any level, so I'll be choosing the easy one. Here you can see the score display, the question, and an entry field. So I'm gonna input a wrong, incorrect answer, and there you go, it displays incorrect. And when I display the correct answer and submit it, it says correct. So after 10 questions, it will display the final score. And that is the end of exercise number 1. Moving on to exercise number 2 right here. So this application is a random joke generator. It displays jokes with punchlines responding to a specific user prompt. In this case, it is Alexa, tell me a joke. So the app starts with a main_frame, basically the home frame, that displays a start button which launches the joke generator window. The class joke app initializes the joke generator window. The background images is set using the PIL library. The app handles jokes from a txt file which was provided, and if the file is missing, it displays a default sample joke. The load_jokes function reads jokes from a file, the txt file, which I mentioned before, and jokes are randomly selected using the random choices. And this is the rest of the code. Here is the exercise number 2 GUI app. So here you can see the main frame with a start button, which directly goes to the joke generator page. So here you can see the prompt, Alexa tell me a joke, and an entry field. So when I submit the joke, it displays another joke here, and I have the option to click show punchline, which displays the punchline. And if I want a new joke, I will click this button. And again, if I want a new joke, and show punchline. And lastly, this quit button quits the application entirely. That is the end of exercise number 2. This is the starting of exercise number 3. Let's begin. So this Python application is a student record manager which allows users to manage student records, including adding, updating, viewing, and deleting data. The application initializes with a main underscore window or the home frame, which is titled Student Record Manager. The user interface structure includes or comprises of the left frame, which holds the form for inputting student data, and the right frame, which displays student records in a table format. Using ttk.treeView, which is a Python library, a table that displays all student records. Scroll bars are added for horizontal and vertical navigation. The core functionalities like loading data, storing and saving data, add data to the table, and deleting data are executed by the functions seen in the Python program here. Action buttons including add, update, and delete are here in the Python script. And lastly, the additional buttons for viewing all of the students, individual records, and the highest and lowest performer students are also included in this Python script, which are right here as you can see. Moving on to the GUI application. So here is my GUI application for exercise number 3. So here you can input the student data. So let's put in and name Bob James, for example. And we can put in any number for the module grades. So I'm just putting 10, 11, 13. Final grade, 62. GPA can be anything. And the enrollment date. So let's choose that. And when we click the Add Student button, it adds the student data to the table. And following, when I click on that and press Delete Student, it deletes the student records from the table. And the View All option views all of the students that are mentioned in the table. View individual students. Here you can enter the student code. I'll just put 1345. Okay, and you can see the student name, code, there we go, and the highest scoring student here, and lastly the lowest scoring student. And that is the end of the Code-Lab 2 Assessment 1 walkthrough.